Alright, sorry about that. Alright, another light switch. They said cabinet. I want to open the cabinet. Oh.
Locked. The key has to be nearby.
By the way, there they are. Bolt cutters. Flip the switch. Hey, Easy Jackson. It's going alright. You want me to flip the switch? Oh, that's a window. Wait. Go in a bunker? Oh, I guess it makes sense. Don't need to be professional. The panels were made by me. Hmm. I have the key. I don't like any of that. Can I have this now? Finally. Well, that's it. Now the entire game is open. Flip this. No. This is not the place for that.
Anticipation mixed. 100 American small pounds.
It's in here. Okay, so the... No, please don't drop your Discord. Don't do it. What? Return to use the bulk. I'm a little. What is this? A bite? I guess it's a bite chain. Like, what is that thing? Oh. Getting.
Writing a story.
Okay. That's great, Alan, but that doesn't help us right now. That's disturbing. Also, the paper is gone. Ocean View. Welcome to the Ocean View Hotel and Spa.
Back again. Gotta go deeper.
Oh, deep down. Indeed. Return to the trinket. Now we're knee deep in water. Is that supplies here? Oh, yes. No. What? Everything is starting to twist. Distort, essentially. Or is that just my eye? Is that just my eyes doing that? Hmm. Okay. What do we got? Or
Tor!
Where are you? Can you hear me? It's so dark. Oh, I'm sorry, kiddo. The hag tricked me.
Tor, I'm here! I'm coming!
you want me to go in the water, don't you? Okay.
You took Tor. I'm here to take him back. I need to get the lights on to reach him.
Saga,
Yeah,
so damn dark down here.
I'm working on it.
I'm underwater.
I know.
She's trapped me at the bottom.
Oh no, I know what we're doing with.
She's coming.
Yep, yep. Okay, that's not cool. Oh god, I forgot.
Serve this. Just leave me here.
When you get to the door.
Dark water pressed itself into her.
I gotta get
This will
out there.
smile back on your face, my dear.
It sucks that this is what Cynthia became in the end. After all her fighting against the darkness, this is her reward, apparently. Falling to it.
I gotta get out of the water.
I'm out of the water. Gotta...
There must be a way to get the power back on.
Right. You can also use some openings on the mic. What? Oh, this is her trying to create. Yeah.
Shit! I can't stay in the water.
No, you can't. Yeah, we know. I know it's him.
I gotta get out of the water.
I like how we're like, we just jump in the water, we jump out of the water. We jump into the water, we jump out of the water. Jump into the water, in the water. Instantaneously. She's probably like, man, she really doesn't stay in the water very long, does she? It's annoying to you, Cynthia, not realizing you can't. Okay, alright. More items. Our items are all. Okay, somehow the flare managed to. Gosh. The problem is she became obsessed with She also became obsessed with Tom, to the point it became unhealthy, believing he might come back one day. The reality is, no. I don't want that, but at the same time, it's like...
She pushed her down.
Ooh. There. Come on.
I'm not leaving you here, Tor. Hold on!
No, you didn't. Hey! Oh. Okay. Easy. Okay, make your way to the round structure. Jesus says. What's the central structure? Punch it. Make your way around the structure to some stairs that you can use to go deeper. Equip your rifle and make your way through the air. Moving in the air. You need to run to the side to avoid the shock waves and use your torch to destroy the orbs. When you are able to, shoot her with your rifle until she drops to the ground. If you didn't upgrade the rifle, you will need to use flares to damage her. So that's why we have flares.
It's cold. Dark. I can't see a goddamn thing. Tell Odin. I'm sorry I fucked everything up.
You can apologize to him yourself. I'm getting you the hell out of here.
So this is a safe haven, right? The way this is working. But can I have a box? Have a shoebox? You wouldn't be that person, would you? You're gonna be that person, aren't you? The game is literally like, no, you don't get a shoebox. I'm sorry. Whoops. Okay. Oh, hang on. I don't. God, every time I'm trying to do something, it just decides. Yeah, and then Yeah. Like I said, I don't... This is the... What? I knew this was gonna happen. Oh my god, do I throw the thing, or... There we go. I'm dead. Because I don't know what's going on. I don't understand this fight. The worst part is, if it would have told me all the way at the back, at the beginning of when I got the rifle, hey, make sure the first upgrade you get is the one where you can damage Darkness Shield, I would have been like, oh, okay. Because if it would have just said, yeah, you're going to need it for the boss fight ahead in the future, I would have been like, okay.
Apologize to him yourself. I'm getting you the hell out of here.
Where is she? Like, I already knew this was gonna be bad. Because it was the most annoying fight I had to deal with. What the heck? Here's the thing! What? Oh my god, everything is too bright. That's the worst part! Is when I throw it, and then it wants to put me back in, I can't even see it. Like, I can't even see when I'm using the flare. Oh my god, this is terrible. I only have 3 left, so... God, I hate this. I wish they would have gave me the pump action instead of this. Like, Alan already gets a double... Yeah. Wow. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew this fight was gonna be garbage. Everyone says that the Cynthia fight is the worst fight in the game.
I can't see a goddamn thing. Tell Odin. I'm sorry I fucked everything up.
You can apologize to him yourself. I'm getting you the hell out of here.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that... Like I said, you're just stuck in an animation lock. I can't even... Load the gun. Ah! That it? Oh my god.
You again. The FBI. Saga Anderson. I'm closer now. I can feel it. You helped me get closer to escaping.
Wake? Where are you? Is this coming from the dark place when you were still trapped? I have the clicker. We can finish this.
Without the clicker. You can help. You must find it.
I already have it.
That's-
I can get it to you. But I have to understand. Did you write Logan into the story?
I'm in danger. I need to get back. I'm writing a story. It's the only way.
Then change the story. If this is the past, if this is you still in the dark place, then you can do that, right? You cannot write her in. She's my daughter, goddammit! Logan is in the story. I can get him to change it.
It's alright.
I have the clicker. I'll make him change it now. He had no right to do this to Logan. To my family. Tor,
Oh, fucking hell.
are you okay?
You took your sweet time to come save your grandma.
Yeah, sorry.
Nice attitude. A family trait?
You're right. Sorry. Thanks for helping out an old bastard like me.
That's my job. Now, I've got some questions for you.
Of course you do, sweetie pie.
Oh,
And I got answers.
yay.
Look in a mirror, the cobweb of my soul, on my face
Oh.
forever.
So at the end of the chapter screen, you will unlock the Old Gods trophy along with Jean Testel's Lost at Sea song. Problem is, it didn't give us that song. You and I
We need to talk.
Damn right. Lots for me to explain. But not here. The night's got ears. We can have our talk in your head.
Oh.
You have a room there, right?
How do you know about that?
I'm your grandfather. What don't I know?
That's right. So apparently, you look closely at his jacket, you can actually find the there it is. There, Poets of the Fall. He's got a Poets of the Fall sticker on his jacket. Well, jeez, what happened to the case? This story. Area around there is always flooded.
There are literal overlaps between our world and the dark place.
Where the dark place and our world
Did Wake
overlap.
name all these things?
Connected to urban legends, traumatic events, piece of art needed to enter. The overlap caused the flooding. Alright. Let's get our answers at last. Tor.
You know about my mind place? How is that possible?
We all have the power. find the truth. Damn right I do. Odin already told you you're a seer. You can gaze into their heads, see the truth. See past the lies. Past this bullshit horror story. Us Andersons aren't bound by it. You can fight it. Don't be the story. Make the story.
It's true. I am a seer. I have a power. My mind place is more than I thought it was. This isn't my intuition. I'm seeing their thoughts.
Yeah.
Is this why I know the truth about Logan? While everyone else forgot?
Her powers are able to withstand really anything that has to do with bending reality using stories and such. The
You said you were my grandfather. If that's true, why wasn't I told about you?
You were part of our fucked up family way before this horror story. I was a shitty fucking dad to Freya. Your mom didn't deserve that. Not one bit. Things were said and done. Not a day goes by I haven't regretted it. But that fucking father of yours didn't make things any easier. I know Freya is gone. So I need to apologize to you. I am sorry, Saga.
I can see he's sorry. Mom said she didn't want anything to do with my grandfather. And that my father died before I could remember. It all matches. Tor and Odin are part of my family.
and it's not just the story.
You were a shitty father to my mom. Is that why she left?
Freya never looked back. My girl was strong. Freya always thought our powers had a dangerous side. Odin and me did fuck with things that should not have been fucked with. Your mom had common sense. She raised you right. Kept you safe. I'm not surprised she didn't tell you about the Anderson power.
She was always protecting me. Whenever I told my mom about my mind place, she called it make-believe. I wish she'd been more honest with me.
Yeah.
At least towards the end. Mom wouldn't talk about my father. You knew him?
Some doors are better left closed. Your dad was a complicated bastard. Always thinking too many steps ahead. That's not how we work. There was trouble, and then he was gone. I didn't handle it well. Freya didn't want anything to do with me after that. I can't blame her.
I never knew my dad or my mom's family. So many broken relationships in my past. I won't lose mine. With Logan. With David. I won't stop until they're safe.
Sorry. Because I had to answer an important phone call, we're gonna watch this again.
Talk about my father. You knew him?
Some doors are
Sorry.
better left closed. Your dad was a complicated bastard. Always thinking too many steps ahead. That's not how we work. There was trouble, and then he was gone. I didn't handle it well. Freya didn't want anything to do with me after that. I can't blame her.
I never knew my dad or my mom's family. So many broken relationships in my past. I won't lose mine. With Logan. With David. I won't stop until they're safe. I have the clicker. Can I use it to save my daughter?
An amp. Get your guitar roaring and your drums crashing. Blow reality's eardrums. Just the light switch isn't enough. It's Tom's story we're dealing with, so he's gotta be the one to rewrite it.
Wait.
After that's done, he can flick that switch to bring the whole thing home, baby.
I can't use the clicker without Wake. Tom. Meaning Wake. He needs to rewrite the story first. I can't stop the horror story without him.
Okay. Whoa, this list just got bigger. Because Wake wrote the story, only Wake can edit it. Only Wake can edit the story. Not much time left. Need clicker to fix.
And I'll need to keep an eye on him.
Writes his story. The dark place makes it change reality, and the clicker amplifies that change, making it permanent. Makes sense. Ah.
The story doesn't affect me like it does other
memories,
people.
but it's
because of who I am.
by it's events.
Because of my family.
Hereditary. Because of a hereditary power. Good. So long as my head is safe from the story, I can focus on fixing this. Fact versus fiction. Oh, yeah, it took me away out there. Or
the way Tor behaved?
Tor not a good dad. Reckless. Pushing my father away was the last straw.
But he is genuinely sorry.
Mom thought Tor's power was dangerous, didn't want me around it. Tor and my father had problems. There was trouble. Freya took me away after that. Has power. Mom never told me about them because she thought they were dangerous. Wanted me to have a normal life.
Sure.
They can communicate with me here because they have something similar. Because we're family. It lets me inside people's heads, see the truth.
Tor and Odin can actually speak with me in my mind place, thanks to their own powers.
I'm a seer, can see into people's heads. Tor plus Odin, or aware of mind place because they have powers too. The mind place isn't some mental technique. What? He makes me sound like some kind of mind reader. You are, essentially. The Wick story. The Andersons could see through the horror story.
That's it.
I'll explain why my memories haven't changed like everyone else's. And the true meaning of the mind place. Era should be it.
Tor and Odin are my relatives. The evidence fits with what I know is true. It's a lot to process.
Time to close the case.
Wake wrote Logan into the story. He had no right to use her like this. There is still time to make him fix it. I won't give him a choice.
Tor is here somewhere. I need to find him and get it. I rescued Tor Anderson and my grandfather from the dark place. Wake fucking wrote Logan into the story. She's in danger because of him, but in Scratch's reach. I need Wake to write an ending that will save her. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these that are useless.
Thanks for telling me this, Tor. I need to go find Wake. To stop this.
The old gods of Asgard will be ready to help. Me and my bro will bring the rock when you need it. Remember, your daughter is alive. Just kept from you by this bullshit horror story.
I needed to hear that. Thanks, Grandpa.
Don't worry about me, kiddo. I'll drag my sorry ass over to Odin.
He needs you.
Shots of the Andersons' finest will fix us both up. See you soon, Saga.
The FBC is holding Wake at the sheriff's station.
All right.
I need to make Agent Estevez understand. They have Wake and I have the clicker. We have to work together to stop this. Casey. Do you read me, Casey? Damn it. Where are you, Casey? He better be okay. Focus, Saga. Get to the station. To Wake.
So where is Cynthia's lamp? Because that is the question. This would never happen if she didn't lose her lamp.
When Cynthia Weaver was downstairs at breakfast, Rose snuck into her room. With all the lamps in the room, it took her a while to find the one with an angel. Luckily, the dream Alan had sent her had been very clear. Rose was certain that Cynthia would not miss one lamp. She had so many. Tonight, Rose would put the lamp in a shoebox and let it sink into the garden pond. That's what Alan wanted. That's how she could help him. The thought made her whole body buzz with joy. Cynthia knew the lamp was missing the very moment she came back to her room. She was overcome by grief. It had been Tom's lamp, one of the few things that reminded her of him. It had not worked in a long time with the cord severed and the light switch gone. But there are other kinds of lights than the ones we can see. The invisible light of the angel lamp had held Cynthia together all these years. With tears welling in her eyes, she didn't see the shadows shifting in the corners of her room.
And there you have it. It was Rose's fault. And I wish we could call her out on that. That she, by taking that lamp without permission, most of all. That's the problem with Rose. And she's so upset. The thing is, Rose is turning into Cynthia in a way. With her obsession with Wake. And she doesn't understand. Even if Wake came back, I'm pretty sure Wake would probably spend the rest of his life trying to bring Alice back. Or being grief-stricken that Alice is gone. That she sacrificed herself to save Alan in a way. Just because Rose helps with what? Sinking sending the lamp to the dark place to help Alan and stuff. And listening to his messages doesn't mean that that in the end she's gonna get her happy little ending. where she's with Wake. No, she's not gonna get it. That's why I don't like. It's actually why I don't like Rose. As usual as she has been, she also has messed up a lot of things. If she would have asked Cynthia, if she would have went to Cynthia, explained to her, "Hey, I'm looking for this lamp that's in your room that has an angel on it because I need to help Alan." Then, because that's the thing, Rose has been hiding secrets and all of this from people who have fought the darkness, who have helped Alan in the past. Cynthia being one of the prominent fighters of the darkness, which in the end, it's like, wow, everything she did was a waste. In the end, her reward was her reward became suffering, which is wrong in its own format. Like I said, it's like everything Alan writes, kinda. No one wins in the end. It's like he wants everyone to lose. It's like nothing he writes really has a happy ending. Instead, it's just cliffhangers and cliche, like, to be continued. And it's like, stop. That's kind of what everyone is kind of telling him to do. Stop. Write a real ending. Write a happy ending for once in your life. Too many people have died trying to save him, and he just doesn't understand that. Back outside the manor, speak with Tor. Oh, we did that, and then I got the page. Cut the chain near the good. Yeah, what happened? Both cut it. Yeah. The worst part is she was happy about and all giddy and gleeful about the fact that she took that Lincoln lamp. All she did was hurt Cynthia, and she doesn't care. If you were to say that to her face, Rose wouldn't care because she would be too obsessed with, well, it helped Alan and that's all that mattered. It's like people are dying because of because of her mistakes. Because of her stupidity. This whole thing could have been avoided if Rose would have just looked at that and been like, well, I can't exactly go into Cynthia's room and steal her lamp. It doesn't matter if she's had so many of them. But like I said, we're not gonna tell her. We're not gonna be able to call her out on that at all. We have the page. We found out the truth of what really happened. Cause and effect. Your actions have consequences. Pretty much what happened was, yeah, the cause was Rose taking Cynthia's lamp without permission, without talking to her first. And the effect was um realizing, oh, that's Tom's lamp. Something very, very, very important to Cynthia. And now she's upset and hurt that it's gone. And that made her vulnerable to the darkness. To be able to take her. Cross to the other side and cut the chain. Yeah. The other. Well, here we go with the checklist. Start making our way southwest down the path. Uh-oh. We're really doing this. It's time for the cleanup. It just burns me. It just makes me angry. That's how this all happened. It wasn't like, oh, the darkness came in all of a sudden, busted down the door and like was strong enough to defy the light and stuff. No, that Cynthia had. No, um, no. It was literally Rose did something stupid, and this is the consequences of those actions. A chain of events that happened because of her. It's there's a lot of things in this game that probably could have been avoided if Rose would have just said some things. Making your way southwest. Yeah. And it forks. Take the path on the right. This way? What are we trying to get to? Okay, we're looking for... Let's see. That's the weird part, too. Apparently, is it morning or evening? That's the real question. I think we're going this way. Like, are you saying we stayed in that in the overlap all night and most of the day to the point where it's like,
Up next, we have a guest lined up. I have it written down here somewhere. What's this say? Jim Figamore. Figamore? Figamore. I know that name from somewhere, but oh, the lion's lighting up, so that could be him. Hello,
I need to look at the case board.
Hey,
Judge.
it's Terry. I'm at the Elderwood Palace Lodge, and there's been a shootout. FBI everywhere. I think somebody's dead. I was working the front desk when bullets just started flying. I had to hide under my desk. Oh, gosh, Terry. Clearly a bit of embellishment on your part. But it sounds like maybe Russ Hammond's been hunting quail in the off-season again. Quail? You're not listening. They shut up the whole damn hotel. And that's not all. I swear to sweet Jesus Murphy, I saw Alan Wake walk in before it all happened. Alan Wake? Now, is that one of Mandy May's kids?
Oh my God.
Fucking wait, Pat, the writer. You've talked about him on the show. He disappeared years ago. Disappeared, you say? Okay, this is all coming together now. See, people were calling in about Wendy Davis going missing, but it sounds like they have her confused with this Alan Walker fellow you're talking about.
Oh man.
Terry, you were there last Sunday at the market selling those cuckoo clocks when I came to visit, remember? Pat, no. And who was selling beef jerky in that stall next to yours? Wendy Davis. Davis Family Beef Jerky. Now, how can she be selling me beef jerky on Sunday and be missing since 2010? It's ridiculous. Wendy's fucking dead. I'm talking about Alan Wake. Jesus, Pat. This is serious. I'm trying to put the warning out. There's something wild going on. I gotta go in case they come back. Okay, that was Jim Figamore, everybody.
That was Terry.
Running for mayor. Wait, no, that was. Anyway, that's our show for today.
What the? That's the last radio station, like radio show apparently. Like, what is wrong with him? Because now we just don't know. I thought that would clear everything up, the last one. could do this because she was a parent. That doesn't. Mm. He said, wait, it's hard to say. Pat doesn't remember how long he's been in the nursing home. He says 5 years, questioningly. It's been 5 years since they found Wendy's body. Been missing for 12. Not only that, but it's not like Nightingale, more organs. Might be the colder the trees fall. Maybe we'll find out. No, the Bright Falls was free of any dark influence. Was that reality was altered by both the story and the edits. We're not getting really getting told anything in game, but I can see this going. So, so some people think he might. Some some people think he might have dementia. He and yet it's giving him protection from the manuscripts and the story's influence. Um, his exposure to Bright Falls has changed him. Um, the the lamp, Cynthia's lamp, or Ati protecting him somehow. He drank moonshine, which I doubt. Though that is a good question. Maybe he has maybe he has a power as well. Maybe he has some sort of power or protection because usually Pat Main is the logical one. Like his logic and reasoning is above tier and stuff. Even when he was talking to Alan Wake. Although this might just be the story trying to mess with him.
Every night was bingo night at the Valhalla nursing home. Each time Rose drew a ball from the cage and called out its number, some of the residents shouted bingo, no matter what was on their cards. Some of them sat mute, their cards full, never calling out. Some of them would try to steal the ball from her. Some of them would chastise the others for acting out. It was like herding a clouder of cats. Rose didn't mind. She liked cats. She knew she was where she was supposed to be, with her little Vikings, waiting for the hero to come. Tonight, the residents were restless, more so than usual. Ati was wearing Blum's coveralls again. Tor stood by the phone. Too late. Rose saw the hammer in his hand. The garden lights started to flicker, the darkness and rain pressing against the windows. The time drew nigh.
Hmm. I don't. Mm. And like I hate to say it, but I don't know now because, like I said, it could be the story, and he could have immunity, or it could just be like dementia. But it's like we can't. I don't want to say dementia. That's the thing because that's the worst thing. But excuse me. I'm not here to mess with you guys right now. Oh. Oh my god, I'm out of ammo.
Coming right up.
I can't see! Okay, now I got 5 shotgun ammo. Good. Oh,
More of
wow.
those kids' lunchboxes.
Oh, that fight led us right here. Don't pretend to be anyone or anything besides who you are. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna